Ladies and gentlemen, I hope all of you are having a beautiful day. Some big news coming out of Zenit that I want to discuss and I want to talk about. And I also want to add in another subject that I truly was thinking, but I really want to talk about it right now and get it over with, that I've been thinking about for, I would say, about a few months now, that is really bothering me about Zenit, and I kept patience about this fact. But now in this video, I will address it and I will talk to it and I'll give it my thoughts. So bear with me. So here we go. First news, the biggest news that I want to talk about is Daniil Krugovoy has been officially sold to CSKA Moscow. So he will be leaving Zenit St. Petersburg around June, July. So in the summer, he will be leaving us and he will be transferring over to CSKA Moscow. Now, on the player side, it's fantastic. CSKA Moscow, they're a very strong club and they have a lot of strength. They have a fantastic goalkeeper. They have one of the best goalkeeper in Russia, and now adding Krugovoy will be fantastic. He's still very, very young, still so talented, and he will add some good depth. He will add some good strength to that defense in CSKA Moscow. Now for Zenit St. Petersburg, for us, it's terrible. It's terrible. I can't even start by. I don't even know where to start from. It's just so terrible. It's such a bad decision. I do not know what is happening at Zenit. I feel like there is a collapse, and this is really, really bad because Daniil Krugovoy is one of the most hardest working player on our squad. He is the most passionate player on our squad, and he played really hard. He plays really hard day in, day out. And what we do, we sell him. I do not understand this move. I do not understand this move. Like, there's so many other players that I would be like, yeah, we could sell them. Mario Fernandez, he should have been gone. Douglas Santos, I mean, my patience is really running low. But if we would have sold Douglas Santos, I would have been a little sad. But I think his time is really low, and my patience with him is coming very low. And sooner or later, I feel like he should be sold if he does not put the performance, because he is captain of our squad in many of our matches, and the performance just does not match with the responsibility that he has. And I feel like often in our matches, he is a liability to our squad when we play, and he gives away very soft, weak goals oftenly. But I really hope, honestly, I do really hope that he improves. He's still a fantastic player, but if he doesn't improve sooner or later, he has to be sold. But Mario Fernandez, I'm not impressed with him at all. He's so experienced. He has so much but he has so many trophies and he has so much achievements to his name. But as soon as he came to Zenit, he has had no true strength. He didn't add anything to our squad. He has experience. It's good, but he hasn't truly made an impact on our squad. And oftenly, I feel like at the moment, he is a bench player. He's not even a starter. I don't believe that Mario Fernandez is starting quality at the moment. His performances are just not it, and it's disappointing. And I was expecting something better, but it feels like his age maybe is catching up to him, and I do have respect for his career, but what he's doing for Zenit and the performances that he's putting, I'm not at all a big fan of. I'm not at all satisfied, and you have to play for us, like we can't just rely on your experience and your achievements. That's in the past. That's everything you have done for CSKA Moscow. We want some performances for our club. We brought you in. We signed you. So we expect some strong performances, and you can't give us those performances, and you have become a liability to us. So obviously we're gonna be frustrated, you know. So at the moment, Mario Fernandez, he should be sold. I don't know if any club will take him. I'm pretty sure there are some clubs out there that will take him, but he should be sold. And there are a few players that should be sold, but selling Daniil Krugovoy, it actually broke me hard, and shame on Zenit, honestly, shame on them, because he was one of our hardest worker on the pitch, and he was one of those players that gave it all for the badge, and he played for our kit, our badge, our our identity. He played. He gave his whole heart for our team, and he made those hard tackles. He went for the ball, and often I saw him getting injured, and he was bleeding from the head after a heavy knock to the head, and he got back up, got a few stitches, and came back on the pitch. That's something that is very memorable, and I will not forget about Daniel Krugovoy. And I'm really sad to see him go. So I just want to say Spasiba, Mr. Krugovoy, and I wish, and I hope that he has the best of luck. Good luck in CSKA Moscow. I wish him nothing but the best, and I wish him the best of success in CSKA Moscow. I hope they treat him well, because shame on Zenit letting such a quality player walk on. Now, this one topic that I said before that I really want to talk about, that I've been thinking about it for months, is it's something that I think about, but also a lot of Zenit fans have also talked about in the comments. Recently has gotten more and more intense, I would say, in the comments, and that is that there's so many foreigners that are coming into our squad, and the Russians are leaving. And once again, like I said, Krugovoy, he is a Russian treasure, and he is leaving to CSKA Moscow. So now we have, like, our signings that we have coming in. We made four signings. One of them is Russian, Akhmetov, but then the three others, like Nino, Artur, Guimaraes, and then Pedrinho, they're all Brazilians. Now, I'm not saying they're not quality players, but we are losing our identity to our squad, and it's just really frustrating. And Zenit, we are losing our identity. Now, I don't have any issues. I do love the foreigners. They add a special type of feeling to the squad, and they bring a fresh new of energy. Obviously, if you have a team full of Russians, it's always fun. I'm never gonna complain, but obviously, sooner or later, it gets kind of boring, so you always need to add a bit of spice. But we have too many foreigners. Like, there's way too many foreigners, and I feel like we always look more outside than inside, and we are doing a terrible job of developing our academy, and we do not trust our academy. I'm thinking about Vasiliev and Baranovsky, and there's so many, and Kozlov also had a few minutes, but I have not seen enough of these three. And it's just really frustrating, because these are very talented players, and they played very few matches, but when they played, they brought some energy, and they brought great promise to the squad. And if it feels like they have a talent, and they will for sure be regulars in our squad. But the thing is, Sergei Simak has just no trust in our academy. He does not give any playing time to our youngsters, and he's not developing our academy players properly, and it's so frustrating. And now I'm getting very impatient with Sergei Simak, and it's extremely frustrating. It honestly is. And basically, we are losing our identity. And listen, I am a foreigner myself, but I want more Russians in our squad, because at one point Zenit were the pride of Russia. Now we are an international club. Now, the opportunities, I like it. We're gonna have more fan bases from the outside. There's a lot of Corinthians fans in our comments, but they're mostly hating on us because we keep taking away their players. So it's not they're not even supportive of us. They're actually more frustrated that we keep taking away their players, and it's just a really weird moment in Zenit football's history, and it's just a weird time to be a fan of this club. And I'm really confused of where we're going, because like I said, we signed one Russian and three foreigners, and it's just there's too many foreigners already. Like there's Mantuan, Casiera, Claudinho, Barrios, Wendell, and then we added three more with Pedrinho, Nino, and Artur Guimaraes. So like now I feel like we're not the pride of Russia anymore. I feel like we don't have an identity anymore, and now we're just going towards mediocrity. And I don't even know how we're number one in the league, to be honest. Our like we are struggling really badly as well, and our performances are really struggling badly. And I mean, having Nino, honestly, will strengthen our squad. So I am happy to have him, but there are other factors that I think that is just like really weird. Like I said, with the whole foreigners, a lot of them are good, but then the thing is, like, we're not going to trust our academy anymore, and then the confidence of our youngsters will be destroyed. And what will they do? They will just leave our academy and go for better opportunities. There's still other clubs that are offering better opportunities, who really want to keep their identity and their reconnaissance grounded in, and they want to, like, trust their youngsters, smaller clubs, but they give better opportunities. So we will lose our future. And the thing is, also on top of that, another thing that I want, like last point that I want to make also, is that a lot of these foreigners simply just do not understand the pride of playing for such a club like that. For them, it's just another job, like, if you think about that, right? If you just think about that, you're in Brazil, you're playing for a big club in Brazil, and then you see, oh, a Russian club is offering big money to me club, and obviously the money sounds good, the opportunity is amazing. Russia is a beautiful, strong country, and obviously for you, you're just taking the opportunity. It's advantages for you. A club wants you badly, and obviously you're gonna go to Zenit. You're gonna go to a Russian club, but you will never get that true passion, the true love for the club, because you don't understand. You didn't grow up, so it's not their fault. It's 100% the fault of Zenit. If they would trust more their youngsters, their academy, or even just to stay in the Russian Premier League and scout other players from our league, it would have been just much better, because they understand the stakes that are related to these clubs, and the pride to play for big clubs like ours. But if you bring a foreigners, if you look outside, they're just gonna come in and just come because of opportunity, or opportunities for their families. It's more advantages for their families, which is true. It is more advantages for their families. We really take care of these foreigners. But the thing is, will they play for their badge? Maybe not. Like 80%, 90% of them will not play for the badge. For them, it's just an opportunity. It's just another job for them. So that is my concern. Honestly, I like good players. I don't mind if they're foreigners or not, but mostly Russians truly understand the true passion for clubs, while foreigners tend not to. But I have a few foreigners I really like Gustavo Mantuan. I really love him. I really do enjoy him. Claudinho as well. He's an enjoyable guy. Barrios as well. He has a really good personality. But we just have to look inside. I want more Russian talent, and it's just really getting on my nerves. And I feel like we're just losing our club, and we're going into a really weird zone and a really dark time, and I'm really uncertain of our future, and things are not looking good. And literally our only position that only have fully Russians is goalkeeper. Except that, all the other positions, it's all like a mixture, like actually more foreigners than Russians, you know. Our whole strikers, they're all like mostly more foreigners than striker. The only striker I can think about is Sergiv. Midfield, it's all dominated by Mantuan, Claudinho, Barrios, and maybe Mastavoy. Mastavoy is our only Russian dominant. And then our defensive line, there's only Douglas Santos. Now Krugovoy is gone. Chistyakov is going on loan. Another player that's so fantastic, and we're sending him on a 1 year loan. So we're losing a lot of our key pieces, either being sold or loaned out. It's frustrating. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think about this whole identity crisis that is going on Zenit. I'm frustrated. I want I'm a very simple man. All I want is just players that play for the badge, and a lot of these foreigners do not play for the badge. For them, it's just a job. They will not play hard. They will sit out a lot of matches for minor stuff, minor issues. They will not play hard at times. So that's my only frustration. And also, Sergei Simak is on borrowed time. So that is what I think. So you guys let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. And I will always keep supporting Zenit. It's still my club. I have deep love for it. But at the moment, it's a really weird time. So spasiba to all for giving me your time. Spasiba for watching my video. I hope you all a very good day. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye.